Hello. Today we are already day 2. Okay, today we are working on feet fascia, bottom of the feet. Working on this. A lot of people need it, myself included. Let's get to it. Okay, I'm gonna use. I have here 2 tennis balls taped together. You can use that. 1 tennis ball works. Then I have a porcupine. I have another little softer porcupine. This red one is really hard. I'm not gonna use that one. It's still too much for me. And then I have another ball here, like so. And I like for today. I like these 2 taped together. I'm gonna use this one. But like I said, whatever you can use and it feels good, that's what you should use. Okay, this holds now. Put it here. All right, let's get to it. Put the ball on the floor, and all we're gonna do, finger massaging bottom of the foot, going back and forth, going back and forth, and I like to do that minute, maybe 2, depends on how much time I have. Yep, and I'm turning this way. Before it falls down. It's pretty windy here today. Okay, so this way, and keep it going. Almost done. So you want to do this minimum 30 seconds, but I find 30 seconds is too quick, at least for me. So you do it a lot longer than that. And obviously, other side, you can hold on to something if you like, or not. I like to hold on to this because I want to focus on exactly what I'm doing here. It's not a balance exercise. Good. It's good. Very good actually. Yep, I'm going the edge of the foot, and then to the heel. Push it down. Where is the arch area? I go there for sure. And of course toward the ball of the foot. Yeah. Very important aspect here is that you are breathing. Okay, now I'm gonna take foam roller out. I have this tiny one here. Normally I don't use the small one, but I just happen to have it, this one. So I go for calves, and then I go for lateral muscle, which is a perineal muscle. So do calves first. I pull up my hips from the floor. I try to find most tender area. And I have multiple spots here. I have lateral and medial side. Let's go for lateral. Found the spot, most tender spot. I'm holding one spot. You could lift hips from the floor or not. It's really up to you how you're feeling. Too much pain is not good either. Meaning if it's too much pain and then you're like cramping up your body, then it's not a good stretch. Find the happy medium, like they say. And then from here, I turn my whole leg. So I want to stretch this one here, lateral side. So you could do multiple ways here. You could do like this. And then put the top foot over. I'm on my elbow. And roll it. You can even lift up the hip. And then how that feels. Alright, it's pretty good. And my spot is here. You could put hips down, just keep it there and hold. Breathe. Three more breaths. Very nice. And other side. It looks like my feet are getting dark in here. I keep walking barefoot here, which I love actually. Alright, go in. Lateral side, the calf, and medial side of the calf. So I'm keep finding here the most tender spot. I have one here, but most people, let's say more people find lateral side like a little tender area or hypertonicity. So I'm gonna show lateral side. And then hips either on the floor or off the floor. It's really up to you. Breathe. Well, important part here is also that your shoulders would not be like this by your ears. Hold them down. If you can't hold them down, just hips on the floor is totally fine. Excuse me. It's pretty hot. Ay, ay, ay. Good, good. Make sure you keep breathing. Make sure you keep breathing. That's the word. And then, now I'm gonna go lateral side. The foot over. I am on like almost like a side plank position. She's in, good posture. And roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. And then keep it there. So to me, this side is even more painful. I keep my hips down because otherwise it will be too painful for me. So I don't want this to be like I'm dying here. Very well. Now, let's double check this thing. Yeah, calf and soleus. Now wall, calf and soleus stretch. This one is calf medius, which is big belly muscles right here in the bottom of the foot. Push it and hold it. So staggered feet. You push your body away from the wall. You should feel a stretch on your calf muscles right there. Good 30 seconds. And hold. Keep breathing. And after 30 seconds, I'm gonna bend the same knee, which is my right knee. I'm gonna bend it. And then I can stretch a little bit lower level, which is my Achilles tendon. Also, underneath that tendon is soleus muscle. So we want to stretch both of them, which we will. Now I'm bending the same knee. I keep that heel on the floor if possible. So bending the knee, heel towards the floor, or as much as towards the floor as possible. And I'm stretching. 15 more seconds. Good. And 3, 2, 1, and switch. Push the floor away. Push the wall away. And floor too, the matter of fact, is trying to push your heel towards the floor and your body away from the wall. And you should feel already calf stretch. I am feeling it. If you don't, let me know. Nice stretch. Pretty good. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same knee. Bend that knee. Keep heel towards the floor. And then just Achilles tendon above the ankle. That tendon stretch, you should feel it. Breathe. Breathe. 3, 2, 1, and finish. Next one is what you got here. Dorsiflexion. Okay, resisted dorsiflexion. Now we're gonna activate front part of the muscles, which is the lower body. It's the shin muscles, anterior tibialis, and the calf muscles, both of them. And we're gonna go ahead, 2 feet underneath the hips. Bring your toes towards the ceiling and hold. And then you can even crunch your toes on this position. So your toes should be as much towards the ceiling as possible. Hold it good 3 seconds, maybe even 5 seconds if you can, and release. And if that's too much, all you could do, just bring your toes up off the floor. You don't want to bring your hips here like this, and not too inward either. Well, that's not going to be a problem most likely. So you want your toes towards the ceiling as possible. Keep it there. Hold. You start feeling in front of the shin muscle. And now if you can, contract your bottom of the feet. So you crunch your toes, hold, and release, and bring it down. And let's keep it going. Deep breath in. Toes towards the ceiling as much as possible. Hold it. Now you can hold that one. Or you could even crunch your toes here. Hold, hold, hold. And release. Good. That's at least 3 more. We'll see. Alright, toes up. Full range of motion. Hold it up. Crunch your toes or keep holding. It's fine. Just keep holding without crunching or crunching. Hold it, hold it. Release. And down. Deep breath in. Toes up. Hold it up. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Your crunch, crunch. And release. Ready then? And again, up. Hold, crunch. Release and down. Very good. And the next one, I'm going to show you 2 feet, and I'm going to show also 1 foot like this. Calf raises and heels up, straight up like so, towards the ceiling. You're holding about 2 seconds, which you could count 1001, 1002, and release. If this one is quite easy, you could do 1 leg. So you're standing on 1 leg. I'm going to show you this one. So one foot is off the floor, and then you bring your heel up, hold it up, 1001, 1002, and release. And the same heel comes off the floor, straight up, hold, 1001, 1002, and release. And keep it going. So I'm doing 1 leg at the moment. Good. So the key point here is that you wouldn't externally roll your foot out or ankle out. So you don't want to go like this. You did this. You want to go straight up. Hold it. So you pick whichever you would like to do. And then whichever feels like, let's say if it reach 10 to 12, that is challenging. Good. And down. Straight up. Hold and release. Straight up, hold and release. And I'm gonna do another side because I only did 1 side earlier. All the way up, hold it and release. You could also do this one on a stepper or even on the books. Have the heel off the stepper, let's say. But on the floor it's totally fine. It's effective. It works. All the way up and hold. And release. And I'm going to finish up 2 together. And then 2 feet hip width. Straight up. And down. So you want to go, depends how you're feeling. Maybe if you do it first time, you're doing only 6. Maybe 8. Let's say 12 or 15, and then you want to get to the point where you can do 2 or 3 times 12 to 15 repetitions minimum. That's where you know, like, okay, I'm getting some some strength going on here. You're feeling your calf muscles, and then you're feeling your shin muscles. Important here. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm not gonna go back to the shin muscles. Let's say if I worked out for me right now, I would go back to the shin muscles, which would be this one here, and then crunch your toes. So if you're already there, pause the video and then do one more time shin muscles and one more time calf muscles. Yep. Now next one would be single leg balance reach. And that one, 2 feet hip width. I shift my hips to one side. Make sure you don't drop your hips and do any other tricky things here. So I'm shifting my hips to one side, both feet straight ahead or toward the front wall. I'm standing on one leg, squeezing my glute on a standing leg, so which is my left one. Hips as square as possible. And then I'm elevating one foot off the floor. And now I'm going to go ahead and then knee straight ahead, the whole leg straight ahead, and the base. As a matter of fact, I am going to put timer on this one just because. So, and then I'm standing on one leg still, and I'm going to go to the side, and then base, back diagonal, which is not straight back, it's not to the side, it's in between, back diagonal. My toes are still towards the front wall, so I'm not going like this or any other way. So back diagonal, stay standing on one leg. And if this is too much, you can always tap it. And then you can start out also that you just bring the knee in front of your 90, hold 50 seconds or maybe longer, and then release, and you can touch the toe, with the toe you can touch the floor. But for this one, I'm gonna go straight, and going to the side. If you feel like you're wobbling, you can touch the floor. Totally fine. Very good, almost there. And here you can go the same thing. You can go 6, you can go 12, 15. You definitely want to do this twice as well, but maybe not in the very beginning. You maybe we'll be able to do this once first, couple weeks at least. It really depends where is your level, what level you are. Are you just starting out, you never exercised before, or how you feeling? So you start feeling the hip on that side, on the opposite side as well, because you're balancing your body weight off that, my left side example. Alright, other side. 2 feet underneath the hips, you shift the hips one side, whichever side you start working on. Standing on, working on. And then I'm tapping my toe first. I have good balance here. And then I'm going. Front, side. So, my right side is a lot more wobbly or unstable because I chronically twisted my ankle in my past. I still keep twisting once in a while actually. But not as bad. I used to literally twist my ankle every couple months or so, and that is not fun. So, and yeah, my left side is so much better, but that's what it is. We all have something, and keep it going. Keep it going. Let's do a couple more here. And if, like I said, if this is too much, you can always go, I'm showing from the side, 90 angle here and hold, maybe 5 seconds, 2 seconds, maybe 30 seconds, it really depends. Start with this one, and then you can go on that one, and then of course, even from these ones, you gotta progress too. You can add a band here, you can do a little bit longer, many sets, and so on. Let's see, I got everything now today. For this, and I think I did. All right, that's a nice and pretty short one, 20 minutes. It's perfect. Thank you very much. Have a good day.